I don't like to complain about gear. I'm generally a very positive guy, but I wanted to make this video because I spent way too much money on this pillow and it was terrible compared to the system I was using before. And I don't want anyone else wasting $40 on this pillow and being disappointed. Let's get into it. What's up, Dirt Junkies? My name is Jeff, and thank you for stopping by Dose of Dirt. Now, I know as well as anyone that different gear works for different hikers, so I'll admit right off the bat, this pillow might be perfect for you, but I thought this pillow would be perfect for me, and I was thoroughly unimpressed. It just wasn't worth the price. So let's talk about what this pillow is, what it isn't, and why I really don't think it's worth $40. At home, I can sleep like a rock, but in the backcountry, my sleep hasn't always been great. So I've spent years dialing in my sleep system to make sure that I can sleep as good as possible in the backcountry to enjoy my backpacking trips even more. During that process, I've literally tried dozens of bags, quilts, pads, and you guessed it, pillows. I have a system that works really well for me, but after hearing so many other people sing this pillow's praises, I knew I had to try it out. It sounded like it could be perfect and even save me a few ounces. Before I tell you my experience of sleeping on the NEMO Fillo Pillow, let me tell you a little bit about it and why I was so excited to try it. The NEMO Fillo is an inflatable pillow. Now, before the NEMO Fillo fan club gets after me in the comments, I know that it is more than an inflatable pillow, but at its core, it is an inflatable pillow. It has a valve where you blow air in. It's an inflatable pillow. But it is also more than an inflatable pillow, which is one reason why it sounded so attractive to me. Outside the inflatable portion is essentially a pillowcase that includes some integrated foam. You can undo the Velcro and then pull this out, and you can see here is the pillowcase that includes an integrated stuff sack. And here is the inflatable pillow on the back, and then on the front, there's this nice squishy foam that could be very comfortable under your head. A lot of inflatable pillows feel like a balloon, which is why I was so excited, and I think so many people love the NEMO Fillo. It has this integrated foam, so you're not laying your head directly on the inflatable pillow. Let's put it back in the case. All right, let's talk about the size. The specs on it say it's about 11 inches by 17 inches, and when it's inflated, it's 4 inches tall. See, annoying valve. So there's the pillow all blown up. You can see it actually looks like a small pillow that you might use at home, and it's because it has that nice soft fabric right on top, as well as that squishy feeling on the foam rather than what it feels like on this side, which is just an inflatable pillow. So the NEMO Fillo sounds like it would fix a problem that all inflatable pillows have, that it's just not comfortable sleeping on something that feels like a balloon. But with this foam on top, it's very comfortable, and this pillowcase is actually machine washable, which is a cool feature. And last thing before I tell you my experience about sleeping on the NEMO Fillo, let me show you how big it is all packed up. So for me, I found the easiest way to fold it up is to just fold these two sides in, fold this in half, make sure you've got all the air out of it, put my hand in the bag, and honestly what I feel like I'm doing, because I have two dogs, is I feel like I'm picking up poop. And then shove that last bit in, and there you go. There it is, all packed up. It is pretty small, which is nice. So now that I've told you all the reasons that I thought this pillow would be amazing, let's talk about my actual experience sleeping on the pillow. Upon blowing it up for the first time, I will admit that I was not impressed with the size. Also, as I noted already, the valve was a little bit annoying. You have to blow air into it and then make sure you push the valve in and turn it really before you take your mouth off, otherwise air starts escaping. I will say that I love the feel of the fabric. It has a nice, almost fleece type feeling, but not in a way that makes you too hot. It's just very comfortable against your skin. So that was one positive thing in sleeping on the pillow. Unfortunately, after blowing the pillow up all of the way, I felt like the foam lost a lot of its softness. For whatever reason, it just didn't feel as cushiony as I thought it would. Is cushiony a word? Sure. Throughout the night, as a quilt user instead of a sleeping bag, I found myself chasing this pillow around my sleeping pad because there's no strap on it to attach to your sleeping pad. I have found that personally I really prefer a pillow that has a strap on it that can go all the way around my sleeping pad, so I'm not chasing it around my pad all night. It just stays in place where I want it to be. Now, could I rig up a strap or something with some needle and thread and find one of my friends that has some sewing skills? I probably could, and if that was the only thing I didn't like about this pillow, I think it might be worth it. But honestly, for $40, where straps on pillows are becoming so standard, even ultralight pillows, I really would expect NEMO to include a strap on this pillow. All that said, I did not enjoy sleeping on the NEMO Fillo pillow. It just cannot compare to the setup that I was previously using and is honestly more affordable and only a few ounces heavier. Now, before I show you my favorite pillow setup, let me reiterate again, I recognize that different gear works for different hikers. So if you absolutely love the NEMO Fillo Pillow, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know what it is that you love about this pillow and why these things that I've mentioned aren't a problem for you. And if you have a favorite pillow setup or are still looking for one, let me know that as well. Finally, let me tell you about my preferred pillow setup that will actually cost less than the NEMO Fillo Pillow and only cost you a few additional ounces in your pack. My secret to a good night's sleep in the backcountry is actually taking 2 pillows. That's right. This is an inflatable pillow from Gear Doctors. It's nice and thick and has a pad strap. This is a camp pillow from Teton Sports, so that rather than feeling like I'm sleeping on a balloon, this gives me that nice, soft, foamy feeling that the NEMO Fillo is trying to accomplish with that wimpy little 1 inch of foam on the top of the pillow. Now, I know some of you might honestly be laughing at the fact that I take 2 pillows in the backcountry, but sleep is such an important part of enjoying my trip that 2 pillows is completely worth it. And as I said, it's only a few extra ounces. This is the NEMO Fillo. It comes in at 9.1 ounces. Now, if we weigh the Teton Sports Camp Pillow, that's 9 ounces on its own, and then we do have to add the Gear Doctors inflatable pillow. That comes in at 12.8 ounces. So you're 3.7 ounces heavier, but it's a very negligible amount in my mind for a much improved quality of sleep. As I mentioned already, I love that the Gear Doctors pillow has the strap to attach to your sleeping pad so you're not chasing it around all night. It has a nice 2-way valve on it so that when you're blowing air in, none is going to escape. And then even on the front, it has this nice brushed synthetic material. It's nice and soft against my skin. And even on this side, to help you not lose your pillow even more, it has little silicone or rubberized dots on it to help it stick to your pad rather than shifting around. This you can pick up on Amazon for anywhere from $15 to $17, but that's not it. As I said, on top of that, I put the Teton Sports Camp Pillow. You can see that that is much thicker than just 1 inch of foam that the NEMO Fillo Pillow has. So that's going to be much more comfortable and feel much more like your pillow at home than any other inflatable pillow. Taking this along makes a big difference in my sleep. The last important thing to note is that a pillow is only one critical piece of your sleep system to make sure that you sleep well in the backcountry. As I said at the beginning, I have been dialing in my sleep system on budget gear for years. If you're a sleeping bag user, check this video out right here. If you prefer budget quilts, check this video out here. And if you want to see where I found my favorite sleeping pad and compared it to 3 others, check this video out right here. And if you still haven't subscribed, click my picture right here, and remember, life is better with some dirt in it.